Have you ever wondered why your money runs out before the month ends, no matter how hard you try? Or why can some people easily save while most of us seem to struggle financially? The reason might lie in something many of us unknowingly overlook: silent money leaks. Drawing from the financial philosophy of Warren Buffett, one of the world's greatest investors, today I'll highlight 16 unnecessary expenses that you might be wasting money on. Buffett, renowned for his simple lifestyle and invaluable lessons on smart money management, inspires many tips we'll explore here. You might be surprised to realize just how much of your money is slipping away into non-essential purchases. Imagine if you could eliminate these wastes entirely and instead direct that money toward more meaningful goals. How much better would your financial situation become? I understand that changing spending habits isn't easy, but don't worry, we'll keep it simple. Each small step you take will matter, and by the end of this video, you'll be closer to taking control of your finances in the manner of a billionaire who built their fortune through wisdom and caution. Share in the comments one saving tip you've used or something you're considering to improve your finances. Your experience might be helpful to someone else. Or perhaps your question is exactly what someone is looking for an answer to. This exchange and mutual learning can help us all progress. Have you ever really looked closely at where your money goes each month? For many people, the issue isn't their income level, but how they spend. Small, insignificant expenses can add up over time and undermine your ability to build a strong financial foundation. The key to financial success is identifying and eliminating unnecessary spending before it becomes a burden. However, to do that, the most important step is to set a clear financial goal. When you have a specific target, every bit of savings and each spending decision becomes more meaningful. Whether securing a comfortable retirement, going on a dream vacation, or achieving financial independence, everything becomes easier when you know exactly what you're working toward. There is a simple yet powerful philosophy that can guide you on your financial journey. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. This quote, often attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, reminds us that living simply and avoiding unnecessary expenses is a path to creating a more meaningful life. When you eliminate wasteful spending and focus on what truly matters, you may find that you don't need as much as you once thought. It is this simplicity that provides a greater sense of freedom than any form of luxury ever could. So, before we delve into the 16 expenses that might be draining your finances, consider your financial goals. If you haven't set them yet, now is the perfect time. Every dollar saved should have a purpose. Once you clearly understand your goals, cutting unnecessary items will feel liberating rather than restrictive. 1. Restaurant drinks, a small expense, but a big financial burden. When eating out, ordering an extra soft drink or a glass of wine may not seem like a significant expense. However, if you pay close attention, the amount you spend on these beverages can be much higher than their actual value. This is one of the subtle expenditures that deplete your finances without many people realizing it. Consider this. A can of soda a restaurant buys for just a few cents can appear on your bill for $5 or more. For alcoholic beverages, restaurants' profit margins can reach 1,000% or higher. This means you pay the actual value often just to enjoy a drink when eating out. If you are a frequent restaurant goer, this number can add up and become a not-so-small expense over time. A simple but extremely effective solution to minimize this cost is to drink filtered water instead of ordering expensive drinks. This helps you save significantly and brings great benefits to your health, especially if you are trying to limit sugar or alcohol in your diet. Moreover, in many restaurants, filtered water is often served for free, so you can take advantage of this to reduce your bill without affecting your dining experience. Remember that small expenses like drinks at restaurants may not seem significant in one meal, but if you add them up over a year, You may be surprised to see how much money you have spent on things that are not necessary. Therefore, think carefully before ordering an expensive soft drink or wine in a restaurant. Sometimes these small decisions can make a big difference in your finances. 2. Unused subscriptions, the silent drain on your finances. In today's world, with the convenience of technology, subscribing to online services takes only a few clicks. But because it's so easy, many people inadvertently continue to pay monthly for services they don't even remember or no longer use. This is one of the most common, yet least noticed forms of waste. According to a recent study, as many as 2/3 of consumers admit they have forgotten at least one subscription service that is still being charged monthly. This number may seem small, but when added up, the average person can simply waste about $240 yearly by not keeping track of these subscriptions. These services can include movie streaming platforms, fitness apps, work software, or even shopping websites you once tried but no longer care about. To avoid this situation, take a moment to review your bank and credit card statements. Carefully examine each recurring payment and identify any services you no longer need. If you find a subscription that's no longer useful, cancel it immediately to prevent further unnecessary charges. With this simple action, you can save a significant amount of money each year without changing your lifestyle or cutting back on important expenses. A smart financial habit starts with managing those seemingly insignificant expenses that, over time, can have a lasting impact on your wallet. 3. Unnecessary bank and credit card fees. Many people unknowingly let bank and credit card fees erode their finances. Seemingly small charges, such as account maintenance fees, high interest rates, or ATM withdrawal fees, can add up over time and become a significant financial burden. For example, in 2019 alone, Americans spent a staggering $4 billion on late payment fees for credit card payments. Even worse, failing to pay off the full monthly balance can lead to compounding interest, quickly turning a minor debt into a major financial strain. Fortunately, you can easily avoid these fees. Nowadays, many digital banks offer free accounts, reimburse ATM withdrawal fees, and do not charge maintenance fees. The most important rule for credit cards is to pay off your statement balance in full and on time. This will help you avoid high interest rates and eliminate the risk of late payment penalties. Take the initiative to review your bank accounts and credit cards today. You may discover opportunities to optimize your finances and save a lot. The costly mistake of booking flights and hotels. During peak seasons, traveling can be an amazing experience, but you may spend more than necessary without proper planning. One of the most common mistakes is booking flights and hotels during peak seasons, when prices skyrocket due to high demand. Periods like Christmas, summer vacations, major holidays, and long weekends often cause airfare and accommodations to double or even triple compared to normal rates. This doesn't just strain your budget. It also makes your trip less enjoyable due to overcrowding. To save costs, plan or choose to travel during the off-season. This way, you significantly lower your expenses and enjoy a quieter, more relaxing experience. Additionally, if your schedule is flexible, consider using fare comparison tools like Google Flights or Skyscanner to identify the best times to travel at reasonable prices. A little preparation in advance can help you save a substantial amount and fully enjoy your vacation. 5. Don't let high management fees eat away at investment returns. When investing, many overlook how high management fees can quietly erode their returns over time. Certain actively managed funds often come with higher fees, but that doesn't necessarily mean they perform better than low-cost index funds. For example, a management fee of 1% may seem insignificant, but over 20 to 30 years, it can cost you thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars in lost returns. The S&P 500 Index Fund, with its very low fees, still provides solid performance and can even outperform many higher-cost actively managed funds. Tip for maximizing returns: carefully review the fees on your current investments and consider switching to lower-cost index funds. This helps you keep more of your returns in the long run without paying excessive, unnecessary fees. 6. Wasting money on gifts that aren't appreciated. Giving gifts is a way to express affection, but if the recipient doesn't truly value the gift, it becomes a waste of money and emotions. Savings tip: instead of splurging on expensive presents, think about what truly brings joy to the recipient. Sometimes, the value of a gift lies not in its price tag, but in the thoughtfulness and meaning behind it. A memorable experience, like a special dinner or a fun outing, can bring more joy than a costly gift. A heartfelt letter or a meaningful conversation can often leave a deeper impression than a physical item. In short, instead of spending money on unappreciated gifts, focus on what truly matters, making the gift more meaningful and memorable. 7. Wasting money on overpriced souvenirs. While traveling. When traveling, many people are tempted to buy expensive souvenirs that, in reality, have little practical value. Items like decorative statues, paintings, or bulky memorabilia may look appealing at the time of purchase. Still, they often clutter once you bring them home and are rarely used or appreciated. Saving tip: instead of splurging on costly, hard-to-transport items, consider choosing smaller, meaningful souvenirs that still remind you of your trip, such as refrigerator magnets, keychains, postcards. These items are cheaper and easier to store and help preserve the memories of your travels without putting a strain on your vacation budget. 8. Avoiding high international roaming charges. While traveling. One of the most expensive mistakes people make when traveling abroad is using international roaming services without checking the costs beforehand. In just a few days, roaming fees can climb to hundreds of dollars if you haven't signed up for the right plan, making your trip a financial burden. Saving tip: instead of relying on expensive carrier roaming, consider more affordable options such as eSIMs. These let you purchase international data plans before your trip without swapping out a physical SIM card. This is a convenient option, especially for frequent travelers. Local SIMs. Once you arrive, buying a local SIM is often far cheaper than roaming, providing you with an affordable and reliable internet connection. Before you travel, check whether your phone supports eSIM technology and look into suitable data packages for your destination. These steps can save you a significant amount while ensuring you stay connected throughout your trip. 9. The mistake of buying a vehicle that's too large for your needs. Many people choose SUVs or trucks, thinking they're safer and more comfortable. However, if you mainly live in the city or don't need to transport many people, a large vehicle can become an unnecessary expense. Why large vehicles can be a waste? They consume more fuel, increasing operating costs. Insurance premiums are often higher than for smaller cars. Maintenance and repair costs are also more expensive. Parking and maneuvering in urban areas become more inconvenient. Savings tip: if your transportation needs are mostly city-based or just for yourself, consider a compact or hybrid car. These options save fuel, lower maintenance costs, and offer greater flexibility in urban environments. 10. Wasting money on hotel Wi-Fi. Although Wi-Fi is a basic necessity, many hotels, especially upscale ones, still charge for it. The fees typically range from $10 to $20 per day, and for longer stays, this can become a significant financial burden. Savings tip: many hotel chains provide free Wi-Fi to members of their loyalty programs. The good news is that joining these programs is usually free and takes just a few minutes. Major hotel chains like Hilton Honors and Marriott Bonvoy offer free Wi-Fi for members without requiring extensive spending or point accumulation. Before booking your next stay, Check whether the hotel offers a loyalty program so you can avoid unnecessary fees. 11th, wasting money on clothes and accessories you don't truly love. Have you ever bought an outfit just because it was on sale or thought you might wear it someday, only to leave it unworn in your closet? This is one of the most common shopping habits that cost you money without adding value. How to avoid waste? Follow a simple rule. Only buy something if you truly love it from the moment you try it on. If it doesn't make you feel excited or comfortable immediately, it's better not to buy it. Instead of accumulating a full wardrobe you rarely use, focus on curating a smaller collection of items you genuinely love and wear often. Not only will this save you money, but it will also help refine your style and make your wardrobe more meaningful. 12. Choosing brand name drugs over generics. Many people believe that brand name drugs are better quality, but the truth is that generic and brand name drugs have the same active ingredients and deliver the same results. The biggest difference lies in price and packaging. You might be paying double or even more for the brand name and packaging. For example, a brand name drug might cost $30, while a generic version with the same ingredients could cost only $15 or less. Money-saving tip. Ask your doctor or pharmacist if a generic equivalent is available when buying medication. In most cases, you can save significantly without compromising treatment effectiveness. Don't let branding mislead you into spending more than necessary. 13. Playing the lottery, a costly financial gamble. Many people are drawn to the dream of instant wealth through the lottery. Who wouldn't want to become a millionaire overnight with just one ticket? But the reality is that the odds of that happening are incredibly low. For example, the chance of winning the Powerball is just 1 in 292 million. So low that you're more likely to be struck by lightning, 1 in 15,300, than to win the jackpot. A sobering reality. If you regularly buy lottery tickets, you're essentially burning money on a faint hope. Each ticket's cost may seem minor, but over time, it can add up and have a meaningful impact on your budget. A smarter choice. Instead of spending money on lottery tickets, consider putting that money into a high-yield savings account or investing it in a financial fund. While these options might not have the thrill of waiting for lottery results, they help your money grow steadily without relying on chance. Real wealth comes from smart financial strategies, not from a lottery ticket. 14th, impulse shopping, a trap that costs you more. Retailers are experts at getting you to spend more than you planned. Everything is carefully designed to encourage you to shop beyond your needs, from calming background music and strategic store layouts to product placement on shelves. Have you noticed that shopping carts at stores like Target or Walmart are often larger than what you need to buy? That's not a coincidence. It's a subtle psychological tactic to make you unconsciously want to fill the cart. How often have you gone to the grocery store for a single item, leaving with a cart full of things you hadn't intended to buy? How to avoid this spending trap? Make a shopping list before you go and commit to buying only what's on the list. Don't shop when you're hungry or tired. Your brain is more likely to seek quick satisfaction, leading to impulsive buying decisions. Next time you shop, bring a list and stick to it. You might be surprised at how much money you'll save. 15. Brand name glasses. Are you paying for quality or just a logo? Many people mistakenly believe that brand name glasses always come with superior quality. However, the truth is that many well-known brands are manufactured by the same company, meaning you're often paying extra for the brand name rather than the actual quality. You can find glasses with comparable durability and design at independent eyewear shops or specialized online retailers, where the price reflects real value rather than just a logo on the frame. Money-saving tip. Before buying new glasses, take the time to research and compare prices and quality. You might be surprised to find plenty of budget-friendly options that still offer comfort and long-lasting durability. 16. Buying in bulk, savings, or waste. Buying in bulk is often considered a smart way to save, especially when the unit price is lower. But have you ever asked yourself if you can use it all before it expires? Many people buy more than they need, thinking they're saving money, only to throw away food or products they didn't finish. For example, you might buy a large bag of dried fruit, intending to snack on it gradually. But after sitting in the pantry too long, it loses its original flavor or even goes bad. Tips to avoid waste. Plan your purchases carefully and only buy what you're sure you'll use. If you live in a small space or lack storage, think twice before purchasing oversized products. Sometimes buying less can save you more by reducing food waste and unnecessary spending. In the United States, about 30 to 40% of food is wasted yearly, translating to billions of dollars lost. Shopping wisely not only saves money, but also significantly reduces food waste. After watching this video, you might realize that what seem like minor expenses can add up to substantial amounts over time. They don't just drain your finances, they also slow down your journey toward financial independence. But the good news is you can take control and start making changes right now. The saving tips I've shared, inspired by Warren Buffett's financial philosophy, help you cut costs and lay a solid foundation for a stable financial future. Remember, wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how you wisely manage and use what you have. Now, you have two choices. Continue with old financial habits that quietly drain your money, or apply smart strategies to optimize your finances. The decision is yours. If you'd like more valuable tips on managing your money, leave a comment below so I can create part 2 of this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep learning how to manage your finances more effectively, save wisely, and step-by-step achieve prosperity.